baby, I'm about to get a check in the mail. Oh, I'm so excited. Give me my money. I deserve it. I'm entitled to it. Yeah, I'm better than you. That's right. Give me money. Welcome back, Strongman Personal Finance. So I found this gem of a video from the God Emperor of the United States. I cannot get over how much I love this man, who will bring justice back to the United States of America, which has been corrupted by a disgusting ideology called DEI, where it's not about equality, it's about flipping the historic power structures to benefit and to elevate historically marginalized peoples above people that used to be on top. It never was about equality. Well, diversity. So let's go ahead and see what the God Emperor Donald J. Trump, who's coming in very soon, buckos, has to say about protecting students from the radical left and Marxist maniacs. Infecting educational institutions.
For many years, tuition costs at colleges and universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding, while academics have been obsessed with indoctrinating America's youth. The time has come to reclaim our once great educational institutions from the radical left, and we will do that. Our secret weapon will be the college accreditation system. It's called accreditation for a reason. The accreditors are supposed to ensure that schools are not ripping off students and taxpayers, but they have failed totally.
Look, college costs are out of freaking control. So I have 2 kids, right? And because I'm not part of the preferred group, I'm probably going to have to pay for my kids' college out of my pocket. And I'm doing so because I'm not a government sponger. But college costs, regardless, are out of freaking control. What we're doing is we're saddling Americans, regardless of where they come from, with massive amounts of debt. And do you know where that money's going, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know where that money's going? It's going towards hiring and bloating out the staff of colleges. That's right. Now look at this percentage change in college spending from 2015 to 2020. For public community college, we see growth in instructional spending of 3.7% and growth of institutional support staff, not teachers, of 15.5%. And you can see in every freaking category, most of the costs when it comes to personnel and spending has been for support. Oh, we got to build a gym. And we got to put money in our endowment so we can invest it like a hedge fund, because that's what we do as colleges. We're just hedge funds, okay? And it's out of freaking control, okay? The American people should not be subject to these outrageous costs, a big portion of which are subsidized by the government because the federal government is heavily involved in educational spending. But it gets worse, so trust me.
Return to the White House, I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. We will.
God, he is, I am obsessed with this man. He is a hero. America needed this man. For too long, we have been subject to the tyranny of DEI, where you could not question anything, even the double standards. You couldn't question it. And if you did, you got fired. But the God Emperor, Donald J. Trump, has risen from the ashes, conquered the rats in the media, and won the presidency with the Electoral College and the popular vote. And he's going to save us and bring us to the promised land and free us from this tyranny of the mind that we've been subject to all these years. DEI is a con. DEI is a grift to elevate certain groups above others. It is not about equality. It never was. It is evil. But of course, the people reference the past. They say, well, this group dominated this group, so therefore we just got to even things up, right? And then what happens is certain new groups get favored. It's hypocrisy. if you want to treat everybody equal, I'm fine with that. I think everybody should be looked at equally, regardless of where they come from. That's the true meaning of equality. Not, oh, we're going to benefit people of a certain group because we're nice people and we're communists. That's all it freaking is, okay? Look at this right here. Medical school acceptance rates by MCAT score, GPA, and you know what, and ethnicity, okay? So, we can see there's a couple columns here. We see Asian, Blanco, Hispanic, and African American. What do you notice about the acceptance rates? MCAT scores between 24 and 26, if that's what you got and your GPA was a 3.2 to a 3.39, well, you got a 6% acceptance rate if you're Asian, 8% if you're Blanco, 31% if you're Hispanic, and 56% if you're African American. And we see that trend continues. I wonder if there's bias in here. I wonder if the rats and degenerates, communist scum in college are favoring certain groups over the other. No, that's not. You're strong, man. You're a bad person, okay? We're going to get you in trouble and we're going to put you in jail. Because DI is our strength. Oh, God, the grift. The grift is palpable, okay? But, you know, people of other groups will say, oh, it's not fair, bro. You got to give us a leg up by advantaging us, okay? See, I was raised, treat everybody equally. That's what I grew up with. And then I graduated to adulthood, and I realized everybody is not treated equally. As a matter of fact, certain people are treated better and are given less stringent admission standards and are given jobs. You don't think there's a grift going on here? If you do, you're a pinhead. But you know what a lot of people will also say is they don't care because it benefits them. That's at the end of the day, it is not about equality. It's about what benefits them. And they'll make up whatever justifications they have to make up. And they'll say whatever they have to say to justify them being advantaged. And they don't care about fairness or equality. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the grift that is going on in the United States, in our beautiful, diverse country. Man, I love it.
Will then accept applications for new accreditors who will impose real standards on colleges once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition and Western civilization, protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs incredibly, removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucrats.
My God. I bend the knee to you, God Emperor. Look at that handsome face. Look at those puckered lips. God, I can't get over how handsome this man is. What a freaking American hero. What a Chad. Now, some of you clowns, well, obviously, I keep clicking around here. Some of you clowns support this because, you know, you're a bunch of biased, degenerate scum. But Trump is on the right side of history, not you.
Offering options for accelerated and low-cost degrees, providing meaningful job placement and career services, and implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning and getting their money's worth. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools.
But Donald Trump, you can discriminate against one specific group, or two actually now in colleges. And that's okay because blah, 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 blah. I just want to benefit myself and my people. That's it. Okay, Donald Trump, you're not a nice person. You're a bad person. I'm a good person because I preach about the horrors of the past and then I want to repeat them, but to advantage my group over others. I'm a good person. Yeah, that's why I work for the government because I'm a freaking loser.
Schools that persist in explicit unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, But through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment.
Oh my God. God Emperor.
A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies.
Oh, I'm gonna get a check. Where's my money, money, money?
Policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
Oh my God, he's such a dictator. So look at the donations by colleges, okay? Look at the donations by colleges. Blue, 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 blue. Why? Because they're a bunch of freaking rats. Evil, nasty rats. Disgusting people. I will never work for a college. I will never work for the government again. And I will never work for a large corporation. Because this happens all the time. And this is called fairness. Because certain people think they're better than you. That they're owed something. That they should have preferential treatment and should be elevated above you. Not equal to you. Above. Anyway, that's it for this video. What do you think about the God Emperor's ideas about college education? I know if you're a certain demographic, you're going to support, you're not going to like this because you like to benefit yourself and you're selfish and you're a nasty person. And you've been taught a narrative that makes you think that you can just get away with murder and unfairness and unjustness. Because you can. Because America. Diversity. That ain't how it works, buckos. Anyway, check out the pinned comment below if you want me to do your 2024 taxes. I'm a certified public accountant. I do business and individual taxes for the United States. All states are welcome. Check out my book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. Check out the pinned comment if you want a sponsored video. And have a wonderful night. Cheers!